The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip SHAIBU, has called on elderly people in the state to remember the state government in their prayers. SHAIBU, who made the call while addressing Elderly Persons Association of Nigeria (EPAN) in their monthly meeting in Benin City, noted that the prayers is needed in these difficult times as things are no longer as it used to be in the state. I appeal to everyone, both old and young, to please remember us in their prayers. Once people are used to one thing, it takes time to change them. Hence, it is taking so much time to put things in the right perspective. I also advise that everybody go for this COVID-19 vaccine. I assure you all that it has no side effects. I've taken mine for the past 6 months, he said. Earlier, the Vice Chairman of the Elderly Persons Association in the state, Honorable Chief Eddie Ogbomo, JP, in his welcome address said, "Today is a day with the elderly. We regret the poor attention being given to our elderly people in the society." He said, "The majority of homes, which are in thousands, and for the elderly, who could be in many more thousands located in our urban and rural areas, may remain neglected and in desperate need for comfort, feeding, and health care." He appealed to Edo State government to consider a promise she made years back to the association to commence an elderly person-friendly policy and make it visible, like building an old people's home, making adequate provision, stock up in comfort, medication, and health support in such a home. He suggested that the old people's home facility could be planted in every local government headquarters in the state. He added, "What our people need is proper education on such age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, dementia, and know their signs and symptoms and have relate with love to the elderly who live in such conditions." He condemned the South cultural practice of regarding the mentally challenged elderly persons, especially in the rural areas, as witches and wizards. Also, a former commissioner in the state in the Ministry of Women's Affairs, Honorable Magdalene Ohahe, used the occasion to celebrate the 50th birthday anniversary with the elderly. Ohahe said, "I'm grateful to have been given an opportunity to celebrate with the elderly people. Today is my 50th birthday. The elderly people honored me by shifting their monthly meeting to today to enable me to celebrate with them. And so, coincidentally, I share the same birthday with my father-in-law. It is a day I always remember in my life, so I'm looking forward and praying that one day I will attain such age and belong to the age group." Health talks were delivered by UBTH Elder Friendly Hospital initiative headed by Professor Mrs. Obey Okoria of the Department of Clinical Services, UBTH. Some of the topics were simple hygiene in the COVID era and nutritional requirements for the elderly. Philip SHAIBU, the Deputy Governor, while he attended an occasion for the elderly people in their monthly meeting. So they hold a monthly meeting in Benin City, the state capital of Edo State. He urged the elderly people to pray for the government, to pray for Edo State government, that they need prayers. Because the times we're living right now, they are really, really unprecedented. If you look like 5 years, 10 years back, and if someone tells you that this is what is going to be happening, no one will ever believe. Even during the campaignings of these leaders, when Buhari was campaigning, if anyone knows that he would behave like this, he will lead people in the manner which he's doing now, without any care, without any compassion, without any form of sympathy. You'll be so shocked, you won't believe it. But so he's asking that all we need right now, that because these are really difficult times with the insecurity rising everywhere. Insecurity, imagine if an attack springs up somewhere. These elderly people, how would they be able to move about? So these are not they are not times we are praying for. They are not times that we are excited about. Let me put it that way. That is why he's stating that prayers needs to be made for the state government. They need prayers to be able to deal with this situation where we are in right now. And to think of it that we have insecurity concerns, but it's being politicized. It's politics playing out here and there. See the southern governors that met a couple of days ago that resolved that this Fulani headsmen attack is turned into something, and it's caused more pain. It's caused more pain in the different communities, in the different states where they carry out their ranching. And they were told that open grazing, they've put a ban on it, and see federal government presidency kicking against it. Is that not all politics, evil, and wickedness? So it's very, very timely for Philip Shaibu to be asking that what we are dealing with right now is prayers we need. We definitely need prayers. We need prayers. We need God to show us mercy, to deliver us from the hands of these evil leaders. They come out in front to speak as though they want peace for Nigeria, that they want the betterment of the country. But truly, their actions, their body language, their disposition, everything says something else. It speaks differently. Because who would they look at what Malami was stating? I don't know if you guys have been following the news. We did report some of it yesterday. Malami was stating that the southern governors, they don't have the rights, meaning that they are contesting it, that it will not happen. They don't have the right to place ban on open grazing. God will show us mercy. So he's urging the elderly people that we need prayers. And it's not just the elderly people. Everyone needs to join hands together to pray that God will show this country mercy. And during this meeting, they were also soliciting and asking that the state government will consider the elderly people. The elderly people are not well looked after. They are not properly looked after. That it should come to a point that they should have like something like the home for the elderly, where they will be looked after, good package to look after them. They have good, their health will be taken care of. You know, some of the health related issues with elderly people, dementia, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, all of them. That these are the things that are common with elderly people when they are in their in the home. That they are hoping and believing that Edo State government will prepare for them, that they will be properly looked after, and they would live. They've lived all their life, and at this point they need support and they need care. We really hope that the state government will look into this, because these are some of the things that are done in the Western world, in developed country. I beg your pardon. They have elderly homes where they look after the elderly. Well, my people, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. We really appreciate your support. God bless you. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.